After working with and interviewing over 1,000 YouTube creators, I have found that there are these 3 money mistakes that a lot of YouTube creators are making that is holding them back from making as much as they possibly can. So if you want to know what those are, then stay tuned. Well, hello, my name is Erika Vieira. I'm a YouTube strategist and coach, having helped thousands of women behind the scenes through my Zero to Influence YouTube Bootcamp, my one-on-one YouTube coaching, my strategic channel management agency, and this podcast. Big thing that I like talking about is money. I love making money. I love teaching you guys how to make money. I love YouTube because it's an amazing platform that people can make a lot of money from, and they are making a lot of money from. And if you're not making money from your YouTube channel, you're doing something wrong. And so these are the 3 money mistakes that I see happening, and let's just get into it. Number 1 is, this is a thing that I know is really popular. People would say, back in the day, and I still hear people saying it, and it just kind of drives me crazy. Oh, don't start YouTube for the money. You don't need to start for the money. Just start it for the passion. And, I've interviewed a lot of people on my podcast, and a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't start my YouTube channel. It was just a hobby. I wasn't looking to make money from it. And yes, that might have been the case circa 2014, 2015. However, in this day and age, you'd be a fool to start a YouTube channel and not think about it as a way to make money. I know most people these days want to start YouTube because they're aware of the amazing income opportunities. But here's the thing, there's no shame in saying it and declaring it and being like, yeah, I'm starting a YouTube channel because I want to make some money from it. I want to make a lot of money from it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And embrace it and really sit in that so that you can align with that goal of making YouTube your number 1 income asset. And there's so many ways to make money from YouTube, but the first step is to declare it. It's like, yes, I'm going to make money from YouTube. I'm going to monetize my YouTube channel. I'm going to find ways to generate an income, and I'm building this audience so that I can make money from it. There's nothing wrong with that. And yes, you want to make an impact. Yes, you want to make a positive difference in the world, but you can make a bigger impact and positively impact more people if you're able to make money from it, because creating the YouTube channel is a lot of work. And the amazing thing is that you can hire an editor. You can hire someone to make your thumbnails, but that only happens when you're making some money from it. To create video after video after video after video, it's a lot of time and energy. You need to buy the equipment, you need to buy the software. A lot of times if you're having a channel where you're talking about products, you need to buy the products. And so it's not sustainable if you're not making an income somehow. So prioritizing, learning how to monetize and figuring out the best ways to make money for your channel should be something that you think about a lot. All right, so the number 2 myth that I hear about a lot, and keep in mind, I'm having a lot of conversations with YouTube creators. I have my podcast, but all day, every day, I'm talking to YouTube creators through my coaching, my bootcamp. And it said, oh, well, AdSense, it's like cents. You don't make a lot of money from AdSense, and I really have to rely on just my sponsors and yada yada. Well, that's not true. You can make a lot of money from YouTube AdSense. And I know that because I've got the back end analytics right here for dozens and dozens of channels. Like I counted it the other day. Right now, I currently, have the back end analytics for like 42 channels. That's just right now. Over my time in doing this, it's got to be, I've been able to study analytics for, I don't know how many, well over hundreds of channels. Through doing that, I can see how much people make. I know what the RPM and CPM is for a lot of different channels. You can make a decent amount through your AdSense. You don't need to have millions of subscribers, millions of views. You do need to optimize your channel for that AdSense, meaning you need to put your mid-roll ads in there. There are a lot of people forget to do that. They're leaving a lot of money on the table by doing that. That your videos are a decent length. Like if your videos are really short, there's only so many ads a person can watch. So there's definitely different ways that you can optimize your AdSense. And of course, in the basics 101 of retention, because the more that people watch, the more that you make from AdSense. There really is a great opportunity with AdSense revenue, and so don't dismiss it and think like, oh, you can't make a lot of money. You can definitely make a lot of money from it. Also, it depends on the topic that you're talking about. They're generally the topics related to business, finance, money. They tend to have more of an RPM and CPM. Shopping channels, I find, have a really high RPM, CPM. So there's a lot of different factors involved, and really learning about that and helping you best strategize for that is important, because you want to make as much money as you possibly can with AdSense, because that's kind of like the low-hanging fruit. That's like, you're already doing the work anyways. You just need to make a few tweaks here and there, and you can make more money that way. And And the third myth that I see related to making money on YouTube, talking to so many people, is that you need to have a huge YouTube channel, a lot of subscribers, a lot of views to make a lot of money. And that's simply not the case. What I have found is that the more niche your audience is and your topic is, the better. In one case. In another case, does your channel have the opportunity to, have affiliate income? Have you started thinking about brands that you could be mentioning in your videos? If you're a shopping related channel, like putting as many products as you can in your videos. And so there's a lot of different ways to monetize a channel, and it doesn't have to be a big channel. And look at me, for example. I have 10,000 subscribers, but I'm making multiple six figures a year with my coaching, with my agency, with my courses. And so you want to start thinking about, is there a need that my audience has that I could fulfill in some way, shape, and form? Maybe it is a course. I'm working right now with another client who she makes very good money on YouTube through affiliates, AdSense, brand deals. But another revenue stream that she has not yet tapped is a course. And now we're working together to create a course to serve her audience. There's so many different ways these days, especially things that you can do online. A project is a really great way, but that's not the only way. You don't just need to create like a hard physical product. You can create a digital product, like a course. Or, there's all these Etsy libraries and Printable. There's services. You can think about like, what can I do as far as maybe coaching? Think about that. If you haven't thought about that yet, or maybe you're putting it on the back burner until you start to grow a certain amount, I would say if you're putting time and energy into your content, that's amazing. But you also want to start thinking about, how can I monetize this audience? What is a way that they're telling me through their comments that they're missing or that they need more of? Or what is it that they love about me? And I think the simplest way to start, to be quite honest, and this is how I started, is just doing coaching. Coaching is an amazing way to start making some money and it's also a really great way that you can start learning more about your audience. The way I was able to learn so much about my audience, about the amazing YouTubers that watch this content, is by doing coaching. When I first launched my bootcamp, there was a one-on-one coaching element to it. And I kid you not, I did well over 100 hours of coaching in a matter of like 2 months. It was like nonstop, back to back. I remember having, one day was like 8 calls, another day was like 6 calls. Like, I was doing so much coaching. Yes, that was a great way to monetize at the time, but it was also an amazing way to learn more about my audience so then I can create bigger and better products and services for them. You don't need a huge audience for that. I think at the time, I only had like a few thousand YouTube subscribers, and I had my podcast audience as well, and also my email list, which that's a whole nother topic. And if you want me to talk about that, I'm more than happy to talk about that. Start thinking about a way that you can serve your audience and start bringing in some money so that you can sustain your channel, grow it, and continue to offer more and more to your audience. I hope that was helpful. Just a quick recap. Here are the 3 money mistakes that I've seen after talking to well over 1,000 YouTube creators. And number 1, you need a really big audience in order to make money on YouTube. Number 2, there's not a lot of money in AdSense. That is so not true. Number 3 is saying, I'm not going to start a YouTube channel for money. I'm just starting it for my passions. No. It's okay. You can admit it. Yes, you're starting a YouTube channel because you want to make a lot of money. So if you enjoyed this, comment below how you're making and monetizing your YouTube channel. Are you making any money from your YouTube channel yet? Let's have a convo about it. I feel like money is a thing that seems to be taboo, but I love talking about it. I love talking about it with you guys. So let's have a conversation in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.